Hello, Interwebs family, and welcome back from your great holiday weekend. Hopefully it was great. I don't know. Did anybody else have a holiday weekend that was longer than 3 days? Mine was like a week, only because of my class schedule. They cut Friday and Monday. I don't know why. Whatever. So, it was interesting. I stayed home, and I put some shelves together. I have a dresser now, which is cool. I can store things. Yes! I can stop living out of my hamper with my clean clothes in it. So was anybody else on Twitter at like 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time? Because if you were, you knew that I couldn't sleep. I didn't fall asleep until about 6:30 this morning. So let's just say, this has been my best friend today. Coffee, this is the Interwebs. Interwebs family, this is my coffee. This is my best friend right now. And this is why, throughout this whole vlog, I'm going to be super, super hyper. So, oh my god, so many cool things have happened today. It has only been a week since my last vlog, and I'm very proud of myself because it's been a really long time since this happened. And yay! Awesomeness! So, I went out and I did things today. I didn't have to, but I did. And it was awesome. So I met up with this cool group of people that are in my class, and we started talking about our classmates' project and how we all want to help out with this independent project that is not an assignment. I went out and I met people that I don't know of my own free will. Take that, social anxiety. And it was awesome. We all got along great. We shared advice and we talked about the project and tried to divvy up the work and all that fun stuff. It was really great because a couple of us afterward, we even just went out to a restaurant and had a glass of tea and just talked. It was great. We talked about stuff that we've written, we talked about projects we've worked on, we even talked about our pets. I no longer feel like a freak for how much I love and talk about my cat. I'm really glad that there are more people like me in the world. You guys are awesome. So, it was great. I went out and I talked to people, and I was social, and I didn't know anybody else there. Take that, social anxiety. Also, cool thing, I actually found a way to hang out with Tiffy McKay while we are in 2 different states. We decided to sync up our DVD players and watch the same show, and we were on FaceTime the whole time, and we were just sitting there talking about the episode and coloring and just anything that we would actually do sitting next to each other. It was awesome, and it was kind of refreshing. And it was just, it felt like we hung out, and it was really cool. And speaking of Tiffy McKay, I'm so excited because she's coming to visit next week. I'm so excited. So next week's vlog, it'll either be me talking about the arrival of Tiffy McKay, or it'll have Tiffy McKay in it, or it'll be both. I definitely need more coffee. Also, speaking of watching things, I recently rewatched The Guild on Netflix, and if you've never watched The Guild, it's focused toward geek nerd culture. It is mostly focused toward people who understand the world of MMORPGs. Yes, I said that right. I know a thing. For the record, I am not a gamer. I wouldn't know the first thing about playing an online RPG, but I still connected with the characters because they're geeky, and I'm geeky, and they're adorkable. They're awesome. Also, Felicia Day's character of Codex, she's my spirit animal. Aside from the gaming, she's my spirit animal. We're so alike, it's weird. I like Codex. She's my favorite. She's socially awkward and doesn't know how to handle real-life situations sometimes, and it's just, hi, sup. But if you've never watched The Guild, go ahead and check it out. It's a hit or miss. You'll either like it or you won't. Whatever. But it started out as a web series, as a short web series, and it continued as a web series, but it got bigger, and the production value got better, and they even had a lot of really awesome people guest starring toward the end. And for the first time, I watched the last season, and when it was over, I almost felt sad, but at the same time, I felt sort of inspired. Because when the show starts, Codex is at one point in her life, and so are her friends, and then by the end, they're sort of at the opposite points of their lives, but they're still together as friends, and it's really cool. And the very last scene of the show with Codex's last video diary, it was just like, ugh, I cried a little bit. And then I tweeted Felicia Day about it, and then she favorited the tweets, and I was like, yes. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Something else that I did, and I was a lot less hyper when I did it, I wasn't going to but I made a response video to Nicole Arbour's fat shaming video. I heard about it on the internet, and I had said that I didn't want to watch the video all the way through, and I didn't want to. I watched the video today, and then I had to say something. Not as exciting as this, not as hyper, but I'm going to put an annotation somewhere on the screen, click on that, and it'll get you to the vlog. I'm going to keep it unlisted, because 10 minutes of me rambling, who wants to see that crap, right? I'm going to go clean stuff, because I'm hyper, and I need to take advantage of the fact that I'm highly caffeinated right now. Yeah, so, I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and stay shiny, and love everybody.